Anyway, what I'm going to be reading is reading from this, The Slow News of Need, and here's the piece of bio. Right, this poem started after I'd been teaching a course called Processes of Impoverishment for some time in an Indian law school. And in teaching that course, it became quite clear to me that people were not poor because they'd impoverished themselves, but they were impoverished by the rich, and that the rich were not rich by virtue of their own virtues, but because they had a way of impoverishing people. So, this is 24 dramatic monologues. I won't have time to read them all. But the way that they're organized is there are 8 of them in which the plot of the monologue depends on social power, 8 in which it depends on economic power, and 8 in which it depends on political power, because there are different forms of power. Because what happens to us happens because we are more or less powerful than other people in different ways. And half of these poems are about people who are essentially losing because they don't have the power they need to get what they want or keep what they want. The other half are about people who are essentially winning because they have ways of dominating other people. So I'll read them they kind of jump around through the world, through the developed world and the world of traditional societies, and in and out of different centuries. I'll start with one that is set in 1948 in Mukden, in Liaoning, China. A civil servant is talking, and he's deciding to become a follower of Mao. But it's too late, really. But he's explaining why he did it. He's in the area of China where the Japanese first attacked. That is, they took over that area back in 1931. So he's saying, "The way of heaven is to make empty what is full and increase what is modest. This harassed century, British forced opium on us, Japan slavery, Americans slept till struck. Mao brays like a mule against Kung. Chiang honors ancestors, but only his own. Millet is deaf to both. 16 war years, fields bare, still no planting. Young men in mountains, young women hoard. One learns I Ching to serve, but without grain, rule is a hull. Our debts make me depend on men who melt our coins down and pour them into one solid mass beneath their floor. We lack cash for broken rice. From this day, I will not care what Mao says if he knows even that one way of heaven."